Oh, hi. I'm Clyde Lewis. This is Ground Zero TV Behind the Scenes. You may be wondering what I'm doing in this room, viewing some old movies and catching up on an old issue of B-Lame magazine. Well, B-Lame magazine is a magazine that I published before I did Ground Zero. In fact, 3 years prior to Ground Zero, I published this magazine. It was successful in a lot of comic book stores. It wound up in Things from Another World. And it got me a lot of, I guess you could say, recognition for what I do, and that is, I love B-horror films and sci-fi films. I kind of had a fantasy that I'd be a horror host at one time, but I never got the opportunity to be one. But I managed to get on the radio and talk about some of the strangest stuff, and it was all based on being raised on these B-horror films. And some of my favorites are like Let's Scare Jessica to Death and a few others. I met Forrest J. Ackerman, the man who was behind Famous Monsters of Filmland, and he gave me a lot of inspiration on what I could do to make my own fanzine. And so the rest is history, from B-Lame to Ground Zero, and that's how it all started way back when. It was back in the 1980s, so far back. So here you go. It's B-Lame magazine, and now here we are with Ground Zero Radio. And that's why I'm very happy tonight to say that on Ground Zero, we're going to have Lobo, who is a horror host and is also going to be starring in the remake of Plan 9 from Outer Space, an old Ed Wood classic. So be sure to tune in tonight at Ground Zero for Lobo, and we're going to talk B-horror films, just to kick off the mood a little bit for Halloween.